They definitely could have done that Black Rose thing to begin with, though.
Do you fuck with the Black Rose?
The Black Rose, if that was the original idea, I don't think people would have tripped.
But because it's a revision, people aren't fucking with it. I don't. I haven't seen what the verdict is on the Rose because I really like the Rose personally.
Well,
Um,
people still wasn't fucking with it because it's the second idea of the
got it because the
remembering the
revision.
first one.
Yeah,
They still think this is half-assed,
got you.
but the Black Rose makes a lot more
It
sense
yeah.
than the original idea.
It said the Black Rose speaks to me, and then when you listen to the music,
Yes.
holy fuck.
And then if you just listen to 50 too, because like 50 has been a good narrator of this entire thing because
Yeah,
he was that person. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So he's a good parameter on this. But like even him just talking about just having the conversations about it and like talking about the type of music that you make and what you put out into the atmosphere, you got to remember that it's going to be around for time. So
yeah,
like, look, you're going to be performing this, years from now,
yeah,
and you should be having death go away from you as opposed to coming towards you.
yeah.
So in your lyrics, even you should be pushing it out as opposed to putting it on yourself. But bro, do you know that? Well, I think I was riding around the lake with Poe,
Mm.
and he just brought up, bro. Did you know that Pop was only out of high school for 2 years?
He's a baby. He's a baby. Sensational and sensational. Like that part.
He was only 2 years out of high school, bro. Like that's nuts.
So my point for the album, that music was so amazing that, and this may reveal a lot about me, but that music is so amazing, G,
Hmm.
that it made his death sadder in a way that I was not prepared for.
Hmm. So he kind of relived it.
Re- I'm gonna say I'm gonna go further and say I didn't even relive it. I lived it for the first time
Hmm.
because
Pop was very close to I think Kobe
yeah,
at the time, as far as like when.
it was just a lot going on, and it was almost a year apart from how the Nip shit happened. So it
Yeah,
was just like
yeah,
it's just like at this point, bro. All right,
yeah.
and then the early tapes, like I was a fan of Pop just because I got to hear his music out.
Hmm.
It was at no point would I be dolo and just turn on Pop Smoke.
Right.
This one I listened to by myself, and I told Lex when he walked in, I was like, "This reminds me of mixtape 50."
Hmm.
I smell. Is that you, Herb? Like he got that type of steez, that type of energy, that type of confidence. The intricacy of the rhyme patterns don't mean shit when you got that much style and cadence, bro. It don't mean a fucking thing when you got that much swag.
Hmm.
And mixtape, he had that mixtape 50 bounce where 50 wasn't snapping.
Mm-mm.
And people got to start doing the math on that. It's like, bro, nobody cares about lyrical, miracle, spiritual. Like, yo, how cool you sound on the rap on the mic. And 50 had that shit down, and not since 50 had anybody garnered that energy except Pop.
Hmm.
And that album,
Yeah, presence, just presence on a track.
bruh,
That
that
nigga takes
whole
over a track.
the inch from the intro and the different styles and and where they were taking it, and you could tell he was just getting started. Like this is just the beginning, and so you listen to that and go, huh, his ceiling was this high.
A good way to gauge it is that when you hear somebody on the track, you can tell like when somebody can like fall to the background and
Mm-hmm.
like allow
The
like the
features,
features to take
he
the front.
stood out.
No, I think it stood out on every single one. Like, cause his presence every single time he's on there, you're gonna feel him just being on the track.
Yeah.
Not having to break down the lyrics on what he's saying. It's the fact that when he enters the track,
Mm.
it's going to make it better.
Has there been a posthumous album this good?
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
no, no.
I don't. Now I don't feel like a lunatic.
I mean, part of that is that I don't know how much of it was actually done and how much
That's
was
what
curated by 50.
That's what Lex and I were talking about. I was like, I'm curious as to how much of it was done.
Yeah.
But as far as
But how they put it together and what they did with it and
Mhm.
the beats that they chose and all that, the direction of it, shit, the women records, all kind the
features,
features, everything, man, was just
man.
like it was a great body.
Yeah.
It did it justice
Salute to Fifth.
for sure.